Change is growth. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to my channel, those who are new, and welcome back to those who are returning. This is Sambuca. Thank you for always blessing me with your presence. Today I am doing a vlog, which will be an introduction to the way that I prefer to do my videos, actually. I have another channel, actually I have two other channels, where I mostly do stories. One of them I need to revive at this time, but that is a digression. I am introducing what I do very well, telling stories and change. And to make it easy, it is fall here in the Chosen Frozen, which is my name for Canada. And I have taken pictures of the changes in the scenery from September until now. I will be showcasing those as I speak. I hope you enjoy. What is change? Change is both a verb and a noun. Verb, to make someone or something different, alter or modify. Number 2, replace something with something else, especially something of the same kind that is newer or better. Substitute one thing for another. Noun, the act or instance of making or becoming different. Or coins as opposed to paper currency. Many times people talk about change and they balk at it. I was musing at this for the last few weeks as I knew I wanted to do this vlog. And I realized that fact. I'm around an elderly person quite a bit and they do not like change. They want things the same for the most part. They do not want to get new clothes. They do not want to change where they eat their breakfast. Heck, they will even pass in a difficult spot every single time just because they do not want to hear a buffet, which is a cabinet where we stack dishes. They don't want to hear the rattle of the doors. Yes, it would be easier or wiser to put a piece of cloth in the buffet doors to stop the rattling or some other thing, but that would be a change. The buffet doors continue to rattle. Watching this situation time and time again has made me realize that this individual has stunted growth. They have chosen stunted growth because they refuse to change. Like I said at the beginning, it is fall in the Frozen. Fall is definitely a season of change. Actually, all the seasons are. The sun is going south or north based on which way the earth is actually facing. Either way, the sun is going away. The days are getting shorter and colder as a result. Squirrels are gathering their nuts for the winter. In the Frozen, they may not be out as often, but they still move about in the winter. They were full out in force when I visited this particular park. Some of them came up to me. I tried to take a pic, but my camera became full as I had taken so many pictures. And the leaves are changing to amazing colors. I love fall for the colors. I would often take drives with my children when they were younger to enjoy the fall colors. I live in an area of Ontario, Canada called the Golden Horseshoe. The colors are always spectacular here. Eventually, it gets too cold and the poor trees shed their leaves, leaving a barren, stark tree with branches raised to the sky. What if the trees did not grow? What if they and the plants bringing us the beautiful flowers decided that they were not going to grow at all? Then they would remain a seed, forever a possibility. Unless you know seeds very well, you wouldn't even know what type of seed you were dealing with and what that seed was capable of becoming or producing. But planted in the ground or wherever that particular seed needs to be to germinate, and a change starts right away. It may not be visible to the eye, but change has started. If I refer back to the trees that are shedding their leaves right now, many have already started the bud heads for spring. These bud heads become hardened throughout the winter and come forth in the spring, vibrant, beautiful leaves. They anticipate the change. While I was raising my children, I worked in call centers. The thing that we were told in training is this: the only constant is change. At any given moment in time, what we were taught was a method, system, price, etc. could be changed whenever a customer decided. I used to do customer service for a large American cable company. I won't say which one. And they chose me to be trained on what was called the Super Q. We Super Q peeps were trained on the systems for 7 to 10 different regions. We would hear the region in our ear just before the call arrived. Say we were dealing with people from Montana, we would hear Montana in our ear, and then the call would appear. Now, not only did I master the customer service aspect of this role, I took on the accent of the location as well. If I got a call from Texas, I sounded like a Texan. If I got a call from New Jersey, I sounded like I was from New Jersey. The auditors just loved listening to my calls, as they were always transported to another locale. I thought it was fun. That's all I thought. While other people had to say, I'm just outside of Buffalo, because we were in Canada. When customers asked about their accent, that's what they had to say, but I rarely got that question. Change is good. Another instance that I was commended on my quote-unquote changeability was when I was in Africa. I was staying at a location and the power would go out and in, out and in. I was okay with it. The water would go out and come back and go out and come back. I was okay with it. The cooking area for me was a bit challenging. I adapted. The dogs barked incessantly at night. I dealt with them. The children made a lot of noise. Now that one did bother me, but I adjusted. The homeowner remarked at how easily I just took whatever changes happened in my environment. People complained. I strategized. Nature is always changing. Nature doesn't have a problem with change. We humans need to take note of nature and follow suit. We need to embrace change as a natural part of life that is necessary for our growth. If we're not changing, also known as growing, we are stagnant. Stagnation leads to death. The gates of change can only be opened from within. This is a quote from 7 Habits of Highly Effective People by Stephen Covey. I heard that quote this week. Of course, change was on my mind, so I would attract such things. Within me, I have opened the gates of change yet again and have changed the name of this channel to reflect my encouraging nature. Many years ago, there was an elderly lady that touched my life, and she said, "You are an encourager." I embrace that title fondly, and you will get the results of my encouraging jingles, poems, songs, and stories on this channel. I have committed to a quarter-year orbit till the end of December. I started that about a month and a half ago. Until that time, I will be posting daily. After December, it will be a few times per week. Long form will be more like a story format rather than a talking head, and shorts will be downright inspirational. I've added as well a thing I call an Inspira stream. It will be inspirational jingles, quotes, and songs going 24/7. I hope you find that helpful. I will be adding to it from time to time, so check back often. I love change. I think I said that already. I embrace change. I hope you embrace the channel changes along with me. Again, thank you for coming on this journey with me. Please consider sowing a like and a share, and subscribe if you believe I can be of service to you. Thanks again for also sticking to the end of this video. Until next time, remember to sprinkle your deliciousness throughout your day and be infectious to all who come your way. Just color. Bye-bye.